Hello? Can you hear me now? Sorry about that. Sorry. Woo! Wow, that's crazy. That's so crazy. Sorry, so real quick, let me introduce myself again. Hiya, darlings. This is hololive English Advent's Devilish Diva, the one, the only Nerissa Ravencroft, and long time no see. This is my first stream in a while. I don't know if I remember how to do this, I'm gonna be honest. Oh my god. So firstly, I hope you guys enjoyed the live. I did take the script and put it in CC so that if you couldn't understand anything being said, you could now, because you can just turn on the CC. I also went ahead and put timestamps in the description, so the video has really good rewatchability. So if there's anything you want to rewatch, any of the different acting parts, any of the song parts, you can just go click in, you can hover over, and you can see everything. You can see everything in the video. Cece has it. Yeah, Cece has it. You have to blow up her Twitter and say, "Hey, Cece, I didn't tweet about this stream." It's fine. If you were watching the live, you know about this stream, right? Okay, wait. I'm really stressed. I'm really stressed. That was really stressful for me. That was really stressful for me. I have a little candy. Sorry. Oh my god. It didn't redirect. It's fine. It's whatever. Who cares? Guys, that was so scary. That was the scariest thing I've ever done. You guys have no idea. That was so scary. Oh my god. Ugh. Scary, but you did so well. I'm so glad you think so. You know how many days I've been panicking over thinking they're gonna hate it. They're gonna hate it so bad. They're gonna see this and they're gonna say, what the hell is Nerissa Ravencroft doing? This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. What was she thinking? Why did she think she was cooking? She's insane. She's insanity. I'm not watching this bullshit trying to force me to watch a musical. I was so scared. I have anxiety. I'm sorry. Let me quick, where the hell is my thing? Wait, I'm on the wrong scene. We might have to set up the mic again. One sec. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Don't forget to buy the merch. It's live now. It's live now. I hope you get it. I hope you get it. You bought the limited? Yay! There's still limited sets, so if you want it, now is the time. Okay, we're gonna talk about the making of the live and everything, but you just need to give me a minute, okay? It's my fault for actively deciding to stream immediately after. It was a mistake on my part. It was my mistake. I didn't think this through. Mogu Mogu. Mogu Mogu. I finally set everything up. For everything. For streaming at home again. I have so much to tell you. My life has been crazy. I wish the live was longer. Me too. But it's not, alas. I'm almost done. I'm on my last bite. One sec. Sorry, I'm so out of it right now, bros. Yeah, okay. So, well, thank you all for coming. Thank you for coming to this stream. As you just know, you probably just watched my hashtag Requiem for Love 3D musical. So when I was asked, we actually have been planning this for a really long time now. Last year, 6 months before my last birthday that I had, I was told I could do a live that November 21st, in which I said, no, I'm so busy right now. I don't know how I'm going to fit that in. I have no ideas right now. Can we submit and then do one later? And they said, yeah, sure. We don't have to do it on that day. So I submitted and said, okay, let's mark the slot, and then maybe we'll do it like sometime in like the late spring, early summer. And hence that's when it was planned. That's when it was Inception began. And I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I am usually not an ideas guy. I have some ideas. I'm not saying I don't have any good ideas or anything like that. But I was trying to come up with like the concept, like for what I wanted to do, because I decided, I was like, you know, I could just do a normal live, but I don't know. I was like, I don't really want to do a normal live. Oh, Liz! Hello, Rosarians! Hello, welcome. Hello! I hope you have a lovely day, Liz. I love you. Amazing, thank you. I had yours because I need you guys to understand. I've seen my own live probably about 50 times now. So since it was pre-recorded, I'll explain a little bit of what the process was like. So anyways, sorry, going back, let me start over. So I knew I wanted to do something different than a regular live, and I knew I had quite a bit of time to plan it. So I was like, okay. And then I gave them the concept. And everyone was really confused. Everyone was like, we haven't really done something like that before. Like, they're like, we've done the missing promise, but what you're asking for is kind of like different. Because I was like, oh, I want there to be fight scenes. They're like, what the hell are you talking about, Nerissa Ravencroft? Nerissa Ravencroft, what the hell are you asking us to do? And they're like, okay, well, like, what do you want the set to be like? Do you want it to be like on the stage? And I was like, no, I want it to be like a movie set. So I want it to be like this kind of like a temple, like this decrepit temple, you know? And they're like, oh, okay, we can do that. But it needs to be a stage. And I was like, okay. And originally there was like the audience area, like the area with all the plants was like an audience area. And I was like, I'm going to need you guys to delete that. I was like, that looks so bad. And they're like, but it's a stage. I was like, not anymore. It's not. It's a field of weeds. Get rid of it. So, I want to apologize real quick to the 3D studio team and everyone at Holo. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing for putting up with me. For putting up with my bullshit. So yeah, so that's how that was kind of born, the inception of everything. And then I wrote the general plot. So I was like, okay, so I know I need to fight everyone, and everyone is going to have to die by my hand because they can't come back once they perform, because it'll be really difficult to like, when you're actually doing the scripts and stuff, right? It'll become increasingly more difficult with something like this to have more people on at once. And especially since the studio's like, we haven't done something like this before. We don't know what you're asking us to do. I was like, okay, we can only have like maybe 2 people max was one of my rules. So in a scene. So I didn't like, obviously when you're doing like lives and stuff, you can have multiple people at once, but since this is like scripted, it becomes one of those situations where there's too many cooks in the kitchen, you know, too many cooks in the kitchen. So I was like, okay, I only want 2 people per, so that means everyone has to freaking die. So I was like, okay, who is the best people that I can get for this? So I had the general plot. I was like, okay, so it's going to be me, obviously. I have to be there, and I'm going to be a bad guy because why would I want to be a good guy? Are you for real? That'd be lame. So I was like, okay, my alternate universe, Nerissa Ravencroft, is this evil demon who's been locked away, similar to my regular lore, except, you know, it seems 1,000 years ago, she was locked away, for something. I didn't actually have any idea what, but I was like, she's been locked away and sealed in this temple. She's going to awaken by Shiori, who is a witch. You hearing me? Are you following? Shiori is a witch. And then, Kiara, who is a famed warrior, is going to come to avenge Shiori. And then after that, Iris is going to appear as Nerissa's like kind of childhood BFF friend, okay? And she is going to try to help Nerissa, but they're gonna end up having a misunderstanding, and she's gonna kill her, you know? No girls were harmed in the making of this. No one was harmed in the making of this musical. Reminder. And then I was like, okay, and I would be remiss because it has to be Callie. It has to be Callie. I freaking love singing with Calliope Mori, first off. Singing with Calliope is amazing. I feel like our voices, I blended well with everyone who was in this, but I feel like me and Callie, when we perform together, there's just something really special there. So I was like, okay, Callie has to be there, and she's death, so it just makes sense. We're both kind of from hell / the underworld. I know they're different, but bear with me. So, okay, it has to be Callie. Callie has to be the one to put an end to my bullshit. So I was like, okay, so but since I have Takanashi Kiara in my life, I would be remiss if I didn't have a Takamori moment. So I was like, okay, well, how is Death gonna find out about it anyway? Perfect, we have a freaking phoenix. She's gonna go and tell Death. Because she can. She's special because she gets to resurrect. So it was peak. I was like, okay. And then after that, obviously, Nerissa is gonna go crazy because she's gassed up. She's beaten everyone who's come her way today. It's been a long day since she woke up, but she has had no losses yet. She's feeling powerful. She's feeling on top of the world. So, but Callie's gonna come and, you know, knock her off her high horse and freaking kill her. So. Yeah, kill streak ended. Yeah, she was going for the pentakill, but alas, she couldn't even get the quadra. Unbelievable. I mean, think of it. The only option, if Callie would have been beaten, who else? It would have been so over, man. If Callie couldn't beat, I feel like the only option then would honestly be Justice. Liz would have to come in with Thorn and be like, it's over for you. Yeah, Crony too. Oh my god. There's so many good options. But anyway, so that's how I kind of set the live up to go. Was to have this sort of general plot. And then we hired a scriptwriter and they came in and they kind of fleshed out all the details. So that was really nice. I felt really bad. They did such an amazing job, but they wrote it like an actual movie script. So there was a lot of direction. And I was like, this is really cool. We can't do this though. So we had to roll it back a little bit, but it still ended up really nice, I think. And then the next part came up. So The live, actually, I wish there could have been at least one more song. I wish there could have been one more song. At least. I really wanted to do, I had one more song that I had picked up that I wanted to actually sing with everyone. But basically, because of how the days that we had planned to film it, because of it was going to be so hefty, they're like, I don't think any more will fit. I don't think any more will fit. And I was like, oh, are you sure? I think it'll be fine. They're like, no, it's not gonna fit. It's not gonna work, Nerissa. You can't have another song. And I was like, oh, okay. Because we wanted to be at least 20 minutes of dialogue, I think, like 20 to 30 minutes of dialogue. So then it would be the other for the music. So we're really worried about not necessarily going over, but rather for the time that we had to film it, not having enough time. Does that make sense? But anyway, that's beside the point. So it was so incredible because you guys know me. I love acting so much. I love acting. So I was like, oh yeah, now I get to force. Now I get to force my guests to act with me. Hell yeah. So then it came down to, we were discussing the studio team. I think from the beginning, I had kind of said, okay, look, I want to get like the fight scenes animated because I feel like if we film them, they're going to end up looking a little bit lame because, you know, it can be difficult. Like, it can be difficult, you know? So I was like, I feel like it would be best if we got some amazing animators who know what they're doing to animate it instead of trying to film it, because it might be difficult. And we did. Quick shout out right here to Cheggy, Edelman, Terrible Joe, and Venson. If you recognize those names, hell yeah. If you don't, now is your time to check them out. They cooked so hard. They cooked so freaking hard. Like, obviously, we had, like, kind of our inspirations for the actual, like, fight scenes that we sent them. But, like, they just went above and beyond, like, of everything I could have imagined. Like, I discovered them, actually, from when me and Muna did 100%, 100% together. And then I watched that video and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Who are these people? Who are they? I need to find them. I need them to work on my live. And they did. It's crazy. Like, I was like, oh my god, when I first saw the Shiori fight and the Toho reference, I was like, huh? Is that Toho? Toho reference? Hello? I was so happy because I love Toho. So that made me just smile. And then the Gundam reference with Iris, I was like, ah! It was so good. It was amazing. I have some videos that they sent me, by the way, that are some behind the scenes of the animations that I'm going to show you. They're silly. They're silly, but I want to show you guys. They're really fucking funny. Okay, wait, let me show you one real quick. Let me put it on a loop. Okay, get ready for the first behind the scenes video. Takanashi Kiara is spinning. She's spinning on it. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, 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 round. Oh my god. I have BGM, thank goodness. I was like, I'm hopefully not just raw dogging life right now. Yeah, she took a little bit of a tumble. Just a little bit. Just a very small tumble. She's fine. She's fine. I'm gonna send that to her after the fact, so don't worry. But yeah, they just, again, they brought the vision to life in a way I couldn't even fathom. It was so incredible. is crazy. Yeah, insane. So then the next thing I got to shout out. So I originally, you wouldn't believe it, I was like going in and they're like, do you want choreography? And I was like, nah, actually I don't want any choreography. I don't want any choreography. And then like the day before it needed to be decided, I freaked out and I said, actually everything needs to be choreographed. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Everything needs to be choreographed. So I got one of my good friends, Susie. She's not here right now, but I love her to death. She's one of my besties. And I said, hey, I know this is short notice and it's my fault, but you want to choreograph for my live? You want to choreograph for my live, girlie? She's like, oh my God, yes. So she did. And so all the choreography was done by her. And then she had some support from her friend, Barry. And I got to do lessons with both of them while we were learning everything. They taught me everything. I know. They helped me so much. I already like to think I'm okay enough at dancing, but they're amazing teachers. So thank you guys very much for all the help coming up with the choreography and making sure that I was able to do it correctly. It was very fun. Oh, yes. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Barry. Oh, literally, I was so scared because originally I was like, yeah, none. We don't need choreography. It's gonna be fine without it. You don't need choreography to do a live. We're having so much other stuff. Only for me to chicken out last second. I was crazy, okay? Oh, goodness. But yeah, and am I missing anything? Oh, Yomosaka and Orihime. Yomosaka did the thumbnail art. Crazy, right? It looked chef's kiss. So good. It came out amazing. Always love working with Yomosaka-sama. Yomosaka-mama, arigatou gozaimasu! It was so much fun seeing, because Yomosaka, I don't know if they'll upload them. Yomosaka, if you hear this, you have my permission. But they sent like 4 different poses and all of them were peak for that, the thumbnail. All of them were really, really good. And it made it really, really hard to pick. It was hard. It was difficult for me. It was really difficult. And then the logo for this live was done by the amazing Orihime, who you already know because she has done all of my stuff. All of my logos, I feel like, are done by her and Okinoko. So, hell yeah. It was great. It was very good. Everything is going splendidly. Anyway, now that I've told you guys about the live, let me show you the rest of these. So this next one is, this. It's showing the progress through the animations until it got to the final. I should have put it on a loop. So as you can see, the process starts out with me being bald. I feel like it's too much. Like you're seeing something you shouldn't see. You can also see the transition as my wings get swapped from my coat wings to my real wings. I let them loose. I let them out. It's really cool. It's so, again, this is so amazing. I can't believe I'm like a polar arm fighter. This next one, I don't actually know what it is, but it's Iris related. Oh, it's the sword fight progress. So this is cool here, but then you see how they add the actual weight to it at like the final draft. It's like crazy. Yeah, you guys, honestly, you missed a lot. I kind of wish I could ask Shaggy. Originally for the Cali fight, the first draft we got was all T-posing, and it was really, really hilarious. And I really want to show it to you. I really want to show it to you so bad. It was insane. It was so crazy looking, like in the best way. I remember when I got the animation, I showed it to Fuamoko, and they're like, actually, just leave it like this. Don't finish it. This is the best. But of course, we did finish it, and it came out amazing. But so you can see the remnants of the T-pose fighting. And then we have one more. This one's a funny one. So whenever we're doing the stuff, we always have a camera connected to our face, so we can see exactly what our head is doing. But from our perspective, when we look at it, it looks really hilarious. And so they went ahead and they sent me Callie's face. So this is her being awesome, and it's yeah, her head is stuck in that position because everything else is moving, and the camera is actually moving just to follow the face perfectly. But it's great. It's great. It's amazing. I love it so much. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyway, so I've been panicking. I've been literally crashing out about this because I was like, okay, well, we're pre-recording and all. And I was like, can I just upload it as a video? Because I feel like... Has anyone ever done that before? I feel like I would rather do that. I want to do that. Can we do that? And they're like, yeah, of course. It's pre-recorded, so why not? Why not? But then I realized I don't think anyone's like pre-recorded a live like this before and uploaded it as a video. So here I am being like, oh wait, you know, YouTube premieres? I remember that YouTube premieres sometimes screw up really, really, really bad. Like terribly, like horribly bad. I remember that they like, I remember one of my song covers, like you couldn't, it was unwatchable. It was unwatchable at the premiere. Obviously, it's fine during the actual upload. Once it's actually done, the premiere is over. It's great. It's amazing. But I sat there and I was like, you know, maybe this was a horrible idea. So I've been crashing out. I've been really crashing out really horribly the last few days about it. I've been so anxious. But at least for me, I feel like on my side, maybe for some people it messed up a little bit, but it was completely... It was completely stable. I think it stuttered maybe once or twice, but it was great. It was great. It didn't skip randomly. It was good. Yeah, like few very small hiccups. And now, again, I get to do all the cool YouTube video things. So there's timestamps in the description, meaning that they're actually, I need you guys to check it out. I need you to go click on the video again. Okay, can you do that for me? I need you to go click on the video and then like, you can see all the different sections. You can see the different everything. You can see everything. Link it for us? Okay, one sec. I'll link it. I'm linking it. Yeah, you can see the chapters. You see the chapters, you can see everything. Isn't that wonderful? I wrote it out and it was so hard for me because I was like, I can't put it in the description yet because it'll spoil. Someone's gonna notice it. They're gonna be reading my description and they're gonna notice, and then they're gonna see all the songs, and all the songs are gonna be leaked before the live, and then everyone's gonna be like, wow, Nerissa, how could you? Yeah, it's so nice to have those timestamps. Obviously, I saw some people timestamping in the description. Thank you. Or in the comments. Thank you. But this time, I did your work for you. As mentioned, I also CC'd all of the script, so you can go ahead and read along with it. I wanted to apologize partially. I did 3 of the songs in English and 3 of the songs in Japanese. First, we had Aishte, which you guys already know because I released an official cover of that in English, and I wrote the lyrics. And then I've always wanted to translate Be My Guest by Azari. And I love how Shiori, you remember when she sang Whisper, Whisper, Whisper? I just was like, this is amazing. She needs to sing more Azari. Incredible. And so I really wanted, and I also really love Azari's song, Be My Guest, so much. So I was like, okay, I feel like it would fit here. Oh, selecting the songs for the live. We'll talk a little bit about that here. Aishte, I just felt fit with the plot of a love-obsessed demon, which was kind of the plot that we ended up going with because of the song choices. So that was that. That was easy. That one was easy. We kind of built it a bit around the song choices because since it's a jukebox musical, you know, unlike a regular musical where you can kind of go in and you can write everything yourself, you know, I kind of have to be within the confines of the music that we, as a member of hololive, are allowed to sing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Aishte was kind of the general concept it was built around, and then I picked Be My Guest because I thought it kind of fit. So Shiori is kind of, she's a witch, and you could tell from her acting too, she's kind of cocky. She doesn't really seem to notice that she's in any real sort of danger. And in fact, as Nerissa in the story is talking about being binded by Shiori is getting ideas indeed. She's like, you know, now that you're mentioning that sounds like a great idea. This was all planned before Enreko, obviously, so I predicted the future. Which? So, Be My Guest it's kind of a dark song, honestly, but I wanted them both to kind of be at that ends of each other, of they're both kind of like, oh, you know, I'm gonna get you, basically, like one way or another, I'm going to get you. That's sort of the theme of the song, right? You know, so one way or another, you'll be my guest. So I worked really hard to translate it faithfully and well, because again, I love that song. So I hope you enjoyed my lyrics. I love that song. I was so happy to get to translate it. I killed it. Thank you. I did my heart. I put my heart into it. Then next song was Change with Kiara, and I picked that one because I also thought Change is a very cocky song. It's about gambling, right? I messaged one of my good friends, Aries Shepherd, and was like, hey, you got any lyrics for this song? Because I didn't have time at this point. I was like, I need to translate this. She's like, oh yeah, bro, what do you need them for? And I was like, don't worry about it. Can I use them? She's like, sure, bro. What do you need them for? And I was like, seriously, don't worry about it. Of course, she gave me permission, and I just loved her translation a lot. It was so peak. That song, I love Giga, and that translation was so good. And getting to perform it in English with Takarashi Kiara. It was so fun. And the choreo, Susie killed it with the choreography, coming up with the choreography for that, because I was like, I sent her kind of a reference, and I was like, I want something like this. Can you create something like this? And she's like, yeah, let me cook. And oh my god, she cooked. She cooked so hard. So it was great. The next song was Missing Promise, and this one, Missing Promise, is from Higurashi Go Ensotsu. I want to say, I don't remember what one specifically. It's probably from Sotsu, the Sotsu ending. Despite how I might feel about Go Ensotsu as a series, the music that came out of it was absolutely peak. It was peak. And of course, it's irony that Iris is in hololive English Promise. That it was peak. It was peak all around. So I picked Missing Promise because the song is about two best friends who are kind of at odds with each other, which fit what I wanted to have for the story here, because Iris and Nerissa, they even though Nerissa's kind of crashing out, she still really loves Iris, and Iris, as a friend, really loves her. So they're kind of having this moment where Nerissa is so paranoid and obsessive that she just won't listen. And then Iris just can't convince her that she kind of has to defend herself, even though she doesn't really want to fight Nerissa. Neither of them really want to fight each other, but it's just kind of happening. You might have noticed the Utena-esque reference, you know, with the drive-by and the Gundam references. It was great. I love Doomed Yuri. Have you guys been able to tell yet that I love Doomed Yuri? So anyways, so that was the kind of thought process behind that song. Is it was perfect. But it's a bit more, I would have written English lyrics, but I don't think they would have gotten approved, just because I might make it seem kind of easy because I've done it a lot, I guess, at this point. But when you're doing English lyrics, you have to actually go through this whole approval process and make sure that it's okay with everyone, because you're creating a derivative. So it would have been a lot of work, and there's a high chance that maybe it wouldn't have gotten approved. So I was like, okay, I can't. Same with for the last two songs too. I was like, I don't think I can translate Boca della Verita because the song is too good in Japanese that I just don't think I could do it. And then same with Meltdown. I was like, I don't think you can translate Meltdown. I don't think you can do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to sing the Japanese. So first three songs, all in English. Two of the songs written by me, first two songs written by me, and then the change written by Ari Shepard, and then all the rest of the songs in Japanese. So, yeah, Missing Promise, I knew Iris would sound so good on that song. I just thought about it and I was like, you know, Iris is gonna sound so incredible. It's gonna go crazy. It's gonna go crazy style. Her voice is going to be doing tricks on the track, and I was correct. Is amazing. And dare I say, I think my blend with everyone again was amazing, but like my blend with Iris, I was like, huh? Okay. Hello? It made me really happy because obviously I really look up to Iris. I think she's such an incredible singer. So I was like, oh, I was like crashing out when I like heard it. Like, I was like, ah! Every time I rewatched it, I was like, no way, me singing with Iris. Ugh. We must sing together more. And last but not least was, or not last, technically, Boca della Verita. Honestly, I picked that song for vibes alone. And a lot of it oddly fit with the story. Like, there's one point in the lyrics where I tried to divide it based on the meaning while also keeping it even. So it was a little difficult. But there was one point in the lyrics where I had the line, if it weren't for you, I'd be a goddess by now, is something like what the English is saying, which is perfect, because in the terms of the story, yeah, if Callie didn't show up to put an end to Nerissa's tirade, then she probably very well would have just like taken over the world, you know? So I tried to pick a lot of the lines and kind of divide them in a way that made sense, if that makes sense. So I thought, yeah, Callie is my dad, confirmed. In this AU, it seems like I was created by death. It seems like Callie in this universe created demons point blank. So that would also low-key make Iris, Toa, Choco Senpai, everyone who's a demon, you are now Calliope Mori's child. So happy we could sort that out. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, Fuamoko too. It's over. Callie just got so many more children. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for her. And then the last song, I just really wanted to sing Meltdown. I'll be honest, Meltdown in terms of meaning is kind of like Is a hashtag Requiem for Love? Yeah, it's Requiem for Love 3D. Hashtag Requiem for Love 3D, Liz.
Oi.
Sorry, it's not on the screen anymore. But yeah, so cheers. I love you! The title, my title. Ah, you're right. That's so funny. Thanks, Liz. Let me fix that real quick. Guys, I was panicking. Okay, you gotta understand. When I made this stream, I was losing it. Okay, I was having a moment. I was having a moment. Okay, I was crying. I was like crashing out multiple times today. I messaged Mane-chan and I was like, I'm gonna throw up. They're all gonna hate it. Everyone's gonna laugh at me. And everyone was like, oh my god, you're insane. Shut up. No one's told me to shut up, by the way. Everyone was very nice to me. But whilst I was reading, I was like, use the hashtag love. Then I looked at yours and was like, oh no. It was my fault. I confused you. I'm sorry. Oh, I'll tell you to hush your gums. If you want to hush my gums, Liz. I'm Liz. It's not your time yet, but I'm gonna have a whole stream where I talk about Enreco, and I hope you're ready for me to crash out about you for like 3 hours. I can't stop thinking about you. You've been on my mind. I love you so much. Whoa. Yeah, like who would have known that 8 straight days of roleplay where you're my love interest would change my brain chemistry. Lady Bloodflame, my beloved. Lady Bloodflame. Yeah, no, I'm excited to talk about Enreco, but I can't get sidetracked. We have to talk about the live. I have to keep crashing out about that. A Blood Raven forever! Oh, real quick though, I do want to say, I'll say this again when I talk about Enreco, but thank you guys for all the animatics and the cool shit that you've been making for Enreco. That was so much fun. I love my little playlist. I go to it constantly and we'll just like watch through the videos. For those of you who don't know, during Enreco, a lot of people made animatics from like little moments throughout, or like creating it to like songs, and it's just like so cool. So I've been like saving them all. So if you make an animatic, by the way, please put it in my fan art tag. I don't even care if I'm not in it. You can put it in my fan art tag. It doesn't matter if it's Gonathan with a G, if it's anyone else. Put it in my live tag, upload it to YouTube. Make sure it's not a short or YouTube for kids, and I will add it to my playlist. I need it. Okay? Thank you very much. Thank you. Anyways, where was I about my live? I got sidetracked. Sorry, I'm thinking about Enreco now. Oh no. So, yeah, I put a lot of work into this, and it was really scary. So Meltdown. Yes, back to Meltdown. Meltdown is kind of a confusing song to understand. Even if you look up like the translate, like obviously if you know Japanese, it's still confusing. But if you look up the English translation, it doesn't help. It doesn't help you at all. It's not really clear. It's kind of a confusing song. So I thought it worked here. Meltdown is basically like Nerissa in this universe's epiphany, so to say. You know, she's kind of been a little bit mad with her desires for love and attention through the whole musical, as Kiara said. And so she's kind of been so absorbed in that she can't really she can't really stop to think about anything else, you know, as we saw with like her conversation with Iris. She didn't really like stop to have a moment to consider anything, you know. Yeah, she never had a moment to stop and think if she is the baddie. And a lot of that song Meltdown is talking about I don't want to say it's ego death, because that's definitely not it. But if you watch the original video and you pair it, it kind of gives you some clues as to what's happening. But she, throughout the whole video, it's like she's looking at herself, but a different version of herself. And when she says, I had a dream where my fingers were wrapped around your neck and I was strangling you, you know, like that lyric. the person she's strangling is always herself, which seems to be a past version of herself. So it's kind of like this Nerissa in death is kind of having an epiphany and in a sense is able to be freed from who she was. But at the same time, she is also fading and disappearing at the same time. So yeah, that's why I picked Meltdown. I tried to be really intentional with the song choices. I hope it was okay. It was really difficult. You'd be surprised. I had like a really hard time. There were like a lot of other songs I was considering, but I just think I'm really glad I went with all of these ones because I think they ended up working perfectly. But I had like so many. You guys have no idea. I had so many different song options. I had like 12 different songs that were all like potential options for everything, and everyone was like, I don't know what to do. And I was like, I don't either, because it's a jukebox musical, so we have to pick them intentionally. So they have to like work with the story. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Everyone was just like constantly like on fire because they're like, what's going on? Nerissa Ravencroft. And I'm like, I don't know either. Part 2 one day. I don't think we'd revisit this AU because technically speaking, everything is said and done. I think if I were to do something like this again, I might try to stay within actual lore confines, because this was based on nothing in specific, right? Like, I mean, it was kind of based on lore, and I picked everyone based on lore specifics, but like technically speaking, it's not canon in the hololive universe, for example. So I think if I did this again, I'd really want to make something that lore-wise could be canon. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'll just make a big Yuri musical where I just like kiss Liz for like an hour. I don't know. That would also be fun. I'm not sure what I'll do for my next live, but whoa, this was so much fun. It was so much fun. I was so scared. I was so scared. You have no idea. I was so scared. I'm sorry. I just keep saying this over and over again, but I have been crashing out for days. Like, I think I cried a few days ago because I was so convinced. I was like, everyone's going to hate it so much. Oh, I'm gonna cry again just thinking about it. I was so stressed. I was like, they're going to hate it. They're not going to like it. VOD Doko. Guys, it's still there. Don't mess with me. I can literally, I have it open. I refresh it every time one of you says that. It is there. You need to go. It's not in my streams. You need to go to my actual videos. You have to go to my videos. It won't show up if you go to lives because it wasn't in my live streams. Oh, sorry, one sec. I have a kitty. I don't know what little darling wants. He might be upset because I'm being so loud. I'm sorry. He has been grounding me since I got home. Every time I'm too stressed, I hold him in my arms, and he missed me a lot. So we just mutually hold each other, and he's been cuddling with me so much more since I got back. So I think he loves me. And he is so precious. I'm holding him in my arms. A little darling is back. He is in good health. He's grown considerably. His pattern's really coming in. And he is my sweet, sweet son. He missed me so much. I think he might have. I honestly was worried that he was falling in love with my sister. And I was really nervous that me taking him away, he was gonna like hate me because, you know, he bonded with her a lot and like her cats. Little man and little lady, but he seems very happy to be back with me. He does not seem disappointed at all. So I'm happy. Oh, holding a cat is like... It's like therapy, man. Oh, you want down? If you want down, I'll let you down. It's really warm, so he's probably like, stop holding me, Mother. Mother, stop holding me. Mother, please. Please don't hold me. I'm going to get too warm. Please put me down. Oh. Okay, baby. I put you down. I set up a chair for him so he could sit with me while I stream, but he doesn't like to use it because he wants to sit on my streaming chair. Typical cat. But yeah, it's my own fault for being silly, but I was so nervous that you guys were all going to hate it. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for liking my silly idea to do a musical style instead of just doing a regular live. I'm really glad you guys liked it and that you didn't think it was like dumb. Because I thought I was really, I know it's so silly because it's, even if it was dumb, I think you guys would probably not say that, but I was nervous, so I'm really happy. I'm really happy. I love you guys. I'm really happy you all liked it. It makes me so pleased. Please watch it lots. It's a musical after all. There's a story, so please, I hope you will come back to watch it often. I hope you'll think about it and be like, I need to show this peak piece of artwork to my friends. It's a good intro. You can show this to your friends. You're like, hey, I know you don't know what VTubers are, but there's this like anime musical that just came out. Do you want to watch it with me? You can introduce it to your buddies. Show it to your family. They were watching. I went down to Panic and grabbed my little ice cream snack I had at the beginning of this stream before I started, and my mom was like, it was so good, honey. It was so good. And I was like, thank you, Mommy. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, I really hope you guys liked it. Did you? Sorry, I know I've already asked. Did you like it? I would make a poll, but I know some people are gonna hit no and it'll hurt my feelings. I know some people will hit no for the meme. Yes, thank you guys! I have some fun pictures too that I got to take with everyone, that I bullied everyone into taking with me, so I'm gonna post some of those later, but yeah. Liz, next time. I want to sing with you too, so hurry up and get your 3D. Though, Liz did have an appearance in a 3D recently. She was a portrait in Roboco Senpai's 3D live. So if you haven't seen that, by the way, you should also check it out, because it was really good. Roboco Senpai has like an amazing voice. An amazing voice. Blood frame, shut up! I have a speech impediment. Wait, you're right. I didn't mispronounce it. You guys are right. Oh, thank goodness. I thought I misspoke. Oh, goodness. Oh. Yes. Elizabeth Rose blood frame. And Roboco's outfit was so good. Oh, by the way, don't forget to buy the merch. I'm gonna make you look at it. I'm gonna enhance it, and then I'm gonna show off my wings a little bit. Herb frame. The herbiest frame. Yeah, I was really excited. So I wanted a plush blanket because I have a plush blanket from one of Kiara's merch drops from a while ago, and it's so soft. So I was like, you know, I need one too. And then I saw Fuamoko had a like voice keychain before, so I like got to play with it, and I was like, you know what, this is so fun. I don't know, I haven't done one of these yet, so I did. And then puppet, I see so many holo puppets, and I think they're so cute. I think they're so funny. I think they're so charming, and I feel like they have a large variety of different uses. So I wanted. Oh no, guys. No, I didn't get a picture of the 869,000 subscribers. Don't unsubscribe or anything, But thank you guys for 870,000. We're getting closer to 900K. I'm sure you guys got a picture of it, so it's fine. You guys got a picture. But thank you guys. We're only 30,000 away, so please keep subscribing, keep sharing my stuff so we can reach 900K, and then you guys can meet my father on stream. And then next will be 1 million. And then the goal will be 1 million, because we'll be really close. Oh yeah, anyway, so I really wanted a puppet just because I think puppets are really cute, and I really like all of the... I have several puppets from when I was in Japan, and they always have like if you go to like Gigo and stuff, you can like get the hololive puppets, and I always get them. I can't stop myself. I have like 2 Marian puppets. I'm insane, obviously. So I wanted one too, and I figured that might be one of the only ways I can get one is by just making one. So, and I think the DE outfit is just really cute. So, one of these frames is wrong. Don't worry about it. It accidentally got combined into it accidentally got combined into an old folder, so I might have not deleted something, but you can see what's available on the actual website. My apologies in advance for my silly mistake. And then the last thing is the necklace, which you just saw. This card is from last year. Ignore that one. That's the one that's... One of these things is not like the other. One of these things is not like the other. At all. Just ignore that one, okay? Pretend it's not there. I don't know how to remove it. Maybe I did it now. Sorry about that. Sorry for everyone who looked at that and thought they were going to be getting a sick card. That was the last merch drop. My apologies. My fault. Woo! Woo! But yeah, the necklace is of course from my DEO outfit. I really wanted... I like that kind of merch, and I thought... Whether you're a boy, whether you're one of my cute girl fans, you might like having a little necklace that makes it so you can match with me. Match with me a little bit, you know? So I hope to see lots of jailbirds wearing it. I'll wear it too. I'm going to wear it, and we'll all be like, it'll be like, we'll be connected in a little funny way, you know? And now I want to show you my wings. It's my last thing for today that I wanted to show off. So these were actually made special. I've actually been asking for these for a while. No shade, so don't take it that way. But I've been asking for them for a while because I was like, hey, you know, my wings are real wings too. So would it be possible to have like them be able to like be wings? And they're like, that involves doing a lot of extra effort. That is like usually something we don't really do. And I was like, oh, can you do it for me anyway? So these are special. No one else can use them because they are made for me. They're made for my body. They are... I don't have the design sheet right now, but the Yomosaka actually did the design for them. Obviously, they're based on my wings here. I have them both on right now, so I'll have to show you in a second. Oops, sorry, that's my butt. So you can kind of see how they look. Let me go ahead. I can't turn my hair off, so I can't show them to you very well. Boop. So the only unfortunate thing is, if I remove the lower coat, it forcibly removes the upper coat. So I actually can't keep my sleeves on while the wings are equipped, which is why during Meltdown, the sleeves were off. Honestly, if it was up to me, they would have been on. And I would have another toggle, but it's neither here nor there. For now, it's not possible. Maybe sometime in the future. But for now, it is not. But, so now you can see in all their glory, my butt wings. My butt wings. They're very wingy. They do wing things. They are butt wings on my butt. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. What can I do here? Okay, that's... I pretend I'm not crying. This is just to get the hair out of the way, okay? So you can take a look at them now a little better. Yeah, so they're like... They're real! I have wings! I can fly! You can grab onto them when I start flying, and then, like, you know, like, yeah. Just think about the possibilities. The possibilities. Let's see. No. That's gonna be the best view we're able to really get of them. But yeah, they're really sexy. I love how they came out. I just feel so... I feel so lore accurate having actual wings instead of just like my coat. And it gives you a good back view. Ha 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 ha. But it also makes clear that this white wing down here is decorative. Because it doesn't do anything. It's just a decoration. It's a decoration. Sometimes you just have to be a decorative person, you know? I'm still crashing out, bros. Hi, Shadow. Who invited you? Who invited you? You weren't in my live. He was supposed to actually make a cameo, but he was busy. Can you believe this guy? He didn't even have time. He didn't even have time to show up to my concert. Can you believe him? I can't. He's so lame. I love him. Anyway, get out of here. So, of course, I don't have to have those on, but I also can. So we're just gonna pretend for now. Hey. Yeah, back to the void he goes. We didn't want him here anyway. We didn't want him. So, of course, my live was very chunibyo. I wanted to show you guys my final form. After all, I think a lot of people don't realize how cringe I am. So I needed to have a concert just to show you how big my brain can be and how chunibyo my heart is. So I hope you enjoyed such moments, because such moments are truly bliss to the heart. You know what they say? Whatever I just said, that's what they say. So, whee! It was great. I had a good time. I had fun, and seeing all your guys' reactions, you have no idea. It made my heart feel so light. I know I already said it like 8 million times, but I was dying with anxiety, but you guys always... I missed you so much too. That doesn't help. The fact that I was also gone for so long. Today is literally the first day that I had any ability to stream. I almost was in a position where I would not have been able to stream today, but thankfully it seems like everything is good now and I can stream again. Thank goodness. So do expect me. I think I have a stream planned for 5 p.m. sometime tomorrow, maybe? And then I'm gonna be doing a member stream sometime soon. I really miss you guys. I really miss you, jailbirds. I hope you miss me too. I'll probably try to do my stream tomorrow, then I'll try to do a member stream, and then I want to talk about NRECO, so that's probably gonna be this week. I'm not gonna make a schedule yet, because nothing is set in stone, and I need someone to remind me what week of my career I am on before I can make another schedule. So, good luck to whoever decides to do that mathematics for me. I really appreciate it. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to talk about the live a little bit. I wanted to catch up with you guys. I'm still a bit of a ball of nerves, and I can't believe that just happened. I still can't believe it just happened. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much. Talk about the PC. We'll talk about it later. I don't want to talk about the PC right now. But you guys are amazing. I say this all the time and it never stops being true, but I genuinely couldn't ask for a more amazing fan base who comes and supports my random things that I do, comes to my musical live, even though it's weird and different than usual, and is so supportive and kind to me. I can never thank you guys enough. So please watch the live lots. I hope you'll rewatch it. I know Liz also did a watch along, so if you want to watch it along with another hololive member, you could also do that. But seriously, thank you guys. I love you, Tailbirds. I'm gonna call the stream there because I really need to lay down. Was it a live? Guys, I'm gonna keep calling it a live, musical, and concert interchangeably. It is all three of those things as far as I'm concerned, because live is just how you say concert in Japanese, okay? It's all generally is the same thing. Don't worry so much about the wording, okay? Be nice to me. Is it? I never understood. Yeah, that's why. Because if you go and you see a concert in Japan, they don't really say konsato. They say raibu, like love live, you know. Because it's anyway. I don't need to explain anything to you. You guys already know. You're too smart. You're too smart. I don't need to explain anything to you. Anyway, it's week 94. Oh, thank you. Please post it somewhere on Twitter for me. I'll ask again on Twitter and then you guys can all respond because I will forget. But thank you guys so much for coming to this little short stream talking about the live. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys for enjoying it. And I'm going to send you all over. Takanashi Kiara is live, and she was in my concert, my musical. So, yeah, let's go say hello to her. Let's go have some fun. She's playing Claire Obscure. I don't know anything about it, but we'll go say hello. Again, please rewatch my concert lots. Thank you for everyone who sent supers and such as well. I really appreciate all of your generosity with me, and thank you to everyone who's buying the merch. If you haven't already, please take a look at it. It's been on the screen the whole time, and I believe it's pinned in the chat. So check it out. Consider giving it a purchase if any of the items strike your fancy. And I will look forward to seeing all of you next time. So for now, bye, darlings.